Good evening, students. Today, I'm delivering the second lecture, introductory lecture on Indian Penal Code. Today, we will discuss a maxim that actus non faciet reum nisi mens rea. Act means a physical act. वो act on the face of it क्राइम नहीं हो सकता जहां पे मेंजरिया ना हो. So this maxim was developed, was popularized by Edward Coke in British. So this was the main principle on criminal law, which gave a birth to two further principles that is known as actus reus and mens rea. That is a guilty physical act and guilty mind. Regarding mens rea or guilty mind, we will discuss a detailed lecture on that. One lecture on mens rea. Today we will discuss only actus reus. So actus reus is that guilty act. That act which is prohibited by law. That is a physical act. For example, if a person fired to other person by gun, it is a physical act and prohibited by law. Similarly, if a person give a poison to another person, it's again physical act. So when we will discuss the acts, there are a number of cases in which the act was committed. The first example of the case is Nirbhaya case, where the acts of accused first to make a criminal conspiracy. Nirbhaya case, Supreme Court mentioned that it is actus reus. How they made a conspiracy? They switch off the light. Then they did not stop the bus to any other stoppage. And the physical act was when they forcefully took the Nirbhaya on the back seat of a bus and committed a rape. So it was a physical act. So again, if we discuss the Kasab case, Kasab and other militants came to the boat with weapons, AK-47, hand grenades. So first the criminal conspiracy was made, and with that criminal conspiracy they entered to the different sports in Mumbai. railway station, hotels. So this was their physical act, which is known as actus reus. That act which prohibited by law. And similarly, in case of Richardson case, where accused murdered a girl. He was left-handed, and by the act, he used sharp as weapon and cut the throat of that girl. So again, this was a physical act. And now I will show you the principle actus non faciet resume nisi mens rea. So regarding that act, again we will discuss the Kehar Singh case, Indira Gandhi murder case, where the act of the accused Satwant Singh and other who fired on Indira Gandhi. So this was the actus. So actus also include omission. Act is a positive act and omission is a negative act, which means where there was your duty, what you have not complied that duty. You did not that duty. There were English cases on this. I'm first giving you example of the omissions. It is the duty of the railway gatekeeper to close the gates, railway gates, when the train comes. If he did not do that duty and the accident occur, so he did omission and he was liable for that. Similarly, in a case state versus Om Prakash versus state of Punjab, it is the duty of a husband to provide a food to his wife. But Om Prakash accused and his brothers not only not providing to the food to the wife of Om Prakash, but also give a physical tortures. And he become a skeleton in a house. By chance, a opportunity was given to her. वो वहां से भाग गई और went to the medical officer, हॉस्पिटल में गई और उसके ब्रदर्स को बुलाया गया and they informed to the police. Police registered a case under section 307 of IPC. District Court acquitted the accused, but the High Court convicted the accused under section 307 that it is your duty to provide a food. If she did not sleep, then definitely It was a case of a murder, and she was died. So that's why they are convicted under Section 307 of the IPC, and Supreme Court also dismissed their appeal. So a mission where it is your duty. So it is the duty of a husband to provide a food. What the question is there, if you have no duty, there is no legal provision for this, as in the England, it is a duty of every person who is above the 16 year of age to protect, to care a child below the 16 year of age. So if you did not do that duty, it is crime in England. It is dependent on the legal statute that what is your duty. Even a poet in Iran, I forget the name of that poet, he said that if a blind person is going towards well, अगर कोई अंधा आदमी एक खूह की तरफ जा रहा है और तुम्हें पता है भी वो उस वेल की तरफ जा रहा है, अगर आपने नहीं रोका तो वो गिर जाएगा. So it is a crime as per that poet. It is your duty to stop that person. But that duty must be given under some legal act, statute, or codified law. So first I will write you, please written, what the actus reus means. So please write down. So actus reus yes, in jurist concept, juristic concepts of actus reus represents a physical act, physical aspect of crime, and mens rea is its mental aspect. So actus reus is guilty act or the physical result of human conduct and reus is is prohibited by law and made punishable by law, or act means a conscious or willed act, willed movement. According to Austin, any movement of body, it is only voluntarily act that amounts to offense. According to Austin, in his lecture on jurisprudence, states that a, a voluntary movement of body, or a movement which follows a violation is an act, and involuntarily movement is not an act. So this was again further in state of Maharashtra versus Muhammad Yaqub. The professor definition of प्रोफेसर टर्नर. सो मैंने जैसे आपको डिफरेंट डिफरेंट डेफिनेशंस लिखाई हैं, तो कभी भी हम चाहे एविडेंस एक्ट के अंदर हो, जब भी कोई लिखते हैं, जैसे अब एक्ट सीरियस का है, नॉर्मली किसी राइटर की किसी केस लॉ के अंदर उसको डिफाइन करते हैं, तो वो हमें उसकी डेफिनेशंस पार्ट में लिखना पड़ता है. ठीक है. सो इस महाराष्ट्र वर्सेस मोहम्मद यकूब के केस में प्रोफेसर टर्नर्स and who reproduced by Archwell's and approval in Danny versus Lee केस. इस केस को महाराष्ट्र वर्सेस यकूब के अंदर डिफाइन किया while defining the actus reus. The actus reus necessary to constitute an attempt is complete if the prisoner does an act which is step towards the commission of a specific crime. So this was the statement which was said by, in this case. So if we further discuss regarding omission part, so actus के अंदर जो फर्स्ट पार्ट है दैट इज ए फिजिकल एक्ट. जैसे वन ऑफ द अदर इंपॉर्टेंट केस रज वर्सेस गोविंदा, which is the main case when we distinguish murder and culpable homicide. उस केस के अंदर a boy, a prisoner who was just 18 years of age, he beat his wife. First he gave some blow on his face, then when she fell then he sit on his body and also give blows, and she was died. A death sentence was given to him, considering it's a murder. But regarding differentiate between murder and culpable homicide, regarding intention, injury, so the act, his act was to give a blow. That was his physical act. So that is not enough for the murder. He has no intention for that. And that injury are not sufficient in course of nature that likely to cause death. So that was his physical acts. और जब हम omissions के अंदर लेते हैं, so first we have discussed the case, Om Prakash case, where your duty to some protect your wife and give a food and shelter. So write down some other case on omissions. That is R versus Pitwood. It's in 1902, 19 TLR, where a railway gatekeeper failed to close the gate. An accident occurred and he was liable for offense due to omission. So similarly, section 32 of IPC, where it is mentioned that the word act done extend also to illegal omission. जो एक्ट है वो भी इसी से बनता है, ठीक है ना. अगर omissions हुई है that is called also a negative act. और similarly in R versus English case, R versus Gibbons and Proctor, a man and his wife were guilty of murder by failing to feed man's daughter. So similarly, in other cases, राजकुमार वर्सेस स्टेट, राज अमीशन केस राजकुमार वर्सेस स्टेट। तो राजकुमार केस में क्या हुआ भी, राजकुमार हैज ए शॉप, उसके पास एक एम्प्लॉय था राजेंद्र कुमार, ही वॉज मैरिड टू ए ही वॉज मैरिड, और उसकी जो वाइफ थी वो राजकुमार को और राजेंद्र कुमार को कंपेल कहती थी भी तुम घर, भी राजेंद्र कुमार को घर पे भेजो, ठीक है, वो घर पे नहीं आता। तो उसने कहा राजकुमार को भी अगर वो घर पे नहीं आया तो मैं सुसाइड कर लूंगी, और उसने राजकुमार की शॉप के सामने जाके सुसाइड कर लिया। सो द क्वेश्चन इज, राजकुमार डिड नॉट सेव टू हर, सो द क्वेश्चन इज वेदर it is an omission. So the court had, there was no legal duty of the Rajkumar. So that's why they were acquitted. So act includes omission, और जो एक्ट होना चाहिए वो वॉलंटरली होना चाहिए। इनवॉलंटरली एक्ट जो है दैट इज नॉट कंसीडर्ड टू बी एक्ट। जैसे प्लीज राइट डाउन सम, देयर आर जो रिलेटेड टू द इनवॉलंटरली पार्ट। So there are example of involuntary act. One is somnambulism. ये एक डिजीज होती है जो आदमी रात को चलता है, ठीक है, नींद में चलता है। अगर उससे कोई ऑफेंस हो जाता है तो दैट इज नॉट कंसीडर्ड टू बी एन ऑफेंस। सिमिलरली एपिलेप्सी, अगर ड्यूरिंग द अटैक ऑफ एपिलेप्सी उससे कोई क्राइम हो जाता है, दैट इज आल्सो ए कंसीडर टू बी इनवॉलंटरली एक्ट। हिपोनिसिस, हिपोनिज्म जिसको बोलते हैं, ये भी अगर कल को अक्यूज्ड, वैसे ये डिफेंस इतना इंग्लैंड में कामयाब नहीं हुआ, देयर इज नो एग्जांपल भी हिपोनिज्म के अंदर जो है उससे क्राइम जो है हो गया, वो ये डिफेंस लेता है। देन फोर हिपोग्लाई, हिपोग्लाइकॉन, इसके अंदर जो शुगर जो लो लेवल हो जाता है, जो वो अग्रेसिव हो जाता है। सो दीज आर द मेन फैक्ट्स रिगार्डिंग इनवॉलंटरली एक्ट के अंदर। और सिमिलरली देयर आर सम एग्जांपल्स ऑफ इनवॉलंटरली एक्ट के अंदर, जैसे सम ए रिफ्लेक्स और convulsion. If a person did, रिफ्लेक्स के अंदर if a person did act due to uncontrollable by sudden, like in case Hill versus Brewster 1958, ड्राइवर, जो ड्राइवर था उसको मधुमक्खी काट गई थी, ड्राइवर स्टंग बाय bees which driver lose control, it leads to accident, ठीक है। Similarly one other case is लिस्टर्स वर्सेस पियर्सन। इस केस के अंदर जो लिस्टर वर्सेस पियर्सन के अंदर, इसमें जो कार थी, जो ड्राइवर था वो जेब्रा क्रॉस पे खड़ा था और पीछे से कार ने हिट की और जो एक वहां से पैदल जा रहा था उसको वो उसकी कार हिट कर गई। सो द क्वेश्चन इज इट्स ए इनवॉलेंटरली एक्ट। ठीक है, क्योंकि कार उसको पीछे से हिट हुई और उसकी कोई जो है उसकी कोई इंटेंशन या कोई वॉलेंटरली एक्ट नहीं था, दैट इज कॉल्ड इनवॉलेंटरली एक्ट। So this is actus और it also includes omission। ठीक है, और omissions के अंदर जो we have discussed the case of Om Prakash and Rajkumar, and further it is a rusus, means that acts are prohibited by law, they are the illegal acts, और कहीं ना कहीं उनकी जो punishments है वो प्रोवाइड की हुई है, वो स्पेसिफिकली बार्ड हैं। ठीक है, सो वन क्वेश्चन इज मोर कम, सपोज अगर वन ऑफ द इंपॉर्टेंट, अगर किसी की इंटेंशन जो है वो पर्टिकुलर ऑफेंस की है, बट बाई चांस जो ऑफेंस है विच इज नॉट फॉल्ट ऑफ द अक्यूज्ड is by chance committed more than that, whether those persons are liable for that. So one of the case is Joginder Singh case, where Joginder Singh has teased to the sisters of accused. They went to the house of Joginder Singh and Joginder Singh ran away from the backside of the house, and by running he fell into the well, which he was injured and head injury was occurred and he was died. So the question is whether they are liable for the murder. So the answer will be a negative. They have not any intention, they have not did any act which they are liable for the murders. So this case was related to the that. So again we will, the first we have principle, that is actus non faciet reum nisi mens rea. So it includes guilty act and mens rea, which means वो एक्ट क्राइम नहीं हो सकता जहां पे mens rea नहीं है. So act must be reus, that is he is a liable for that. So this is our topic on actus reus. Next topic will be our mens rea. Thank you.